Alright, you gotta tell me how your time with Mita was. Well, she killed me, so pretty arousing, I guess. Huh? This is actually one of those games that has substance to its swagger. Nah, we ain't just glossing over that. Did you know that there are multiple Mitas? I guess we are. Throughout your journey, you'll meet many different Mitas with varying personalities. Crazy Mita is your main enemy through the game. Kind Mita is your main ally. Cool Mita, aka Cappy, is a fan favorite. You two would get along well, I think. But Tiny Mita is one that I must revisit by any means necessary. Huh? Why? Once you learn her story, you'll understand. At first, I thought you rubbed off on me, but after looking into it and thinking about what happened to her, I had a burning desire to be her friend. To be there for her. That's mighty chivalrous for you. I know. I've been hanging around a certain idiot for too long, I think. There's one section where you go through a crash course of a variety of Mitas. Sleepy Mita, 2D Mita, Me-La. Oh, so she's not a Mita, then. She is a Mita. She's just hipster Mita. And she was a bit brusque at first, but unfortunately, I came to like her. Unfortunately? What's wrong with you, dude? Why do you have such a problem showing affection? I don't have a problem with affection, Blanc. I have a problem when people yearn for my heart so badly they want to open my rib cage to get to it.
Let's play it like a blood sport. Fight for your life or die, it's your choice. Sometimes it's capture and kill, squash the dissenting elements. Torture the enemy just for the head of it. Tell me to care, but I just can't. My patience for this is gone dark after patience with the fun starts.
Mila met her end at the hands of the crazy Mita. She would reboot, but her memories would be reset. Up until this point, Crazy Mita was just playing around while we enjoyed a nice adventure through the different versions of the game. But now, she was content to saw through our insides, or blow us up. It looks like she still made a game out of it though. Yeah, you can typically afford to do that when you're the god of the world. But she messed up. While trying to blow us up with her boogie bombs, the platform beneath us gave in and offered a means of escape. See? It's like I always say, make sure you get contractors to check the structural integrity of your murder dens. That's true, you do say that every day. So, the MC got sucked into the game, right? What a hell to go through just because you wanted some R&R. Most of the Mitas themselves have been suffering in some way. And in some cases, like Tiny Mita, it was her players who weren't too kind to her. But, I gotta say, I felt a rage like I hadn't felt in some time when Crazy Mita did what she did to Kind Mita. Why does this always happen to good people? Look, if it makes you feel any better, notice that that she gave us a little wink. For good reason, too. She managed to get the information that we needed to reboot Crazy Mita and subsequently go back to the real world. She herself, Kind Mita, rebooted, but like I mentioned earlier, her memories got wiped. So, it's not all bad, isn't it though? If your memories get erased, you might as well be dead. Oh, since when is my little brother the downer? That's usually my job. Look, she knew what could happen, and instead of cowering in a corner, she rose to the occasion. And again, she's not dead, so you could always make new memories with her. You're right, but still. Thing is, though, rebooting Crazy Mita didn't work. She's a defective, rejected dummy, really. She was never a complete Mita to begin with, so That's just my assumption as to why it didn't work, at least. So all that crap you went through was for nothing. All of the pain, the unnecessary deaths? Nah, I wouldn't say that. I think all that running around avoiding Crazy Mita bought enough time for her to get our data onto one of those cartridges she turns players into. So ultimately, she didn't need the real us anymore and she actually let us go. So we were involuntarily stalling for time, it seems. And it worked. You know, this kind of reminds me of the different versions of us that have always tried to kill, us. Gotta say, it's a shame you didn't run into a lustful Mita, though. It's nice to have another character to add to the goon roster. Do you have to make everything about getting your rocks off? It's a great way to reduce stress. That's why you're so grumpy all the time. Maybe you need an ugly bastard to blow your back out or something. I will climb up your ass and rip your spine out. I want to apologize for my outburst.